You gotta get out! Get on the f***ing ground now!
I don't have anything. This necklace is for my tattoo.
Yeah!
Or I will take
Just Jesus! Ground! On the ground now!
right now.
Let go of me! Let go of me!
On October 28, 2023, in Baraboo, Wisconsin, officers were called to a local gas station regarding a female who refused to leave the store after being caught stealing a vape the previous day. When the officers arrived and requested her departure, things quickly escalated.
You get out of my life!
Okay, then leave.
I have the power! I have the power of Baraboo! I can sue Baraboo!
Okay, Amanda, I'm gonna warn you one last time, and then I'm.
The Ottawa will sue you!
Are you gonna listen to him or not?
My husband will sue the Baraboo School District!
Okay, that has nothing to do with me, Amanda.
You're right!
Okay,
But
Amanda,
you were there.
Amanda,
You were there. I'm gonna take
Amanda.
everybody down. I will die for what is right!
Amanda. What is the point right now? Other than
I am trying to survive. My son is important. My daughter is important. My babies are important. My sisters are important. My mothers are important. My brothers
Time to leave.
are important.
It's time to leave.
Okay, I'll listen to you calmly. I'm sorry.
It's time to go.
No, I listen to police officers.
Let's go.
No. No. What's your name?
Hey, bud.
What's your name and who
Come
are
over here.
you?
Come over here. Just go this way, please.
you want to just go around?
Do you know her?
Sorry, thanks.
You know, okay. All right, I like your tattoo.
Are you gonna go home?
No,
with him.
I'm gonna stay right here until I have everything from this store.
Amanda, I am not going to tell you again.
I'm not through.
If you are not going to choose to leave, I'm going to take you to jail for disorderly conduct. I'm not going to continue with this. So
He's try
to
it.
give you a ride.
Try it. I dare you.
Do you?
I dare
Is that
you.
what you want to happen?
Officers attempted to calm Amanda down, but despite their efforts, she continued to be uncooperative. Eventually, they made the decision to arrest her.
We're done.
Okay. You're under arrest.
Yeah.
For disorderly
Now
conduct.
You're under arrest. Okay. We're done.
I'm suing you.
Relax. Don't.
Get your hands off me!
Don't.
I am never a madman! Get your hands off me! Help!
Don't.
Help! Get the taser! The taser!
Put your
Get
arm
the
behind your back.
taser!
Put your arm behind your back.
Okay, well then stop fighting with
resisting
us and we won't be.
I am married to Jared Stoddard!
We're 1095.
Even after being placed under arrest, she continued to display erratic behavior.
Oh, these handcuffs are too tight! You evil! Baraboo is evil!
Amanda was ultimately charged with resisting or obstructing an ordinance and disorderly conduct. She was found guilty of resisting or obstructing an ordinance and was fined $330. On May 23, 2013, James Clues and Bernadette Chapman, armed with knives, stormed into the Best One shop on Rochdale Road in Barrie. Clues held a cashier at knife point, demanding cash, while Chapman helped by grabbing money and cigarettes. Their escape plan hit a snag when they found the front door blocked by a member of the public. Foiled, they tried the back door to no avail, then smashed a glass panel in a failed attempt to flee. Chapman soon spilled the beans to her mom, who promptly tipped off the police. Both Clues and Chapman were nabbed at a nearby pub shortly after. Police found clothes matching the robbers' attire during a search of their home. Clues confessed to robbery and weapon charges, while Chapman admitted her involvement in the heist. They were sentenced at Bolton Crown Court on Friday, September 27, 2013, with Clues getting 3 years and 4 months, and Chapman receiving 2 years and 6 months behind bars. 4 young people targeted a gas station, making a beeline for the counter where they threatened the clerk and demanded money. The clerk obliged, opening the cash register for them. They grabbed the cash and some cigarettes before making their escape.
Open the cash register. Open the cash register. Put all the money in the cash register. Open, no, you put it in here. And the money in the cash register, the bank bag. Don't get shot over the bank bag. or the safe. Put all that in here. All right.
Here's hoping they're held accountable for their actions. On January 21st, 2022, Dunwoody police officers received a report about a suspicious individual at the Walmart in Dunwoody, Georgia. According to the report, the man was seen opening packages, removing labels, and discreetly concealing decorative jewelry in his pockets. Upon reaching the store, the officers examined the surveillance footage in the loss prevention room, which validated the man's suspicious actions.
Back in the vacuums now. Okay, so he's in the back right.
Yeah. We think he might, well, he just grabbed his suitcase, but he took the tags off his suitcase, so he might try to stuff it. But we originally caught him because he was acting like really weird, like he always was cutting stuff.
I got him.
Yeah, stuff. It was like it's like jewelry. Well, he got it on his neck right now.
Stuff he picked up in here.
Yeah.
That he like opened up and put on. Okay. So he was opening like packages of stuff from in here, like merchandise.
And he's wearing it?
And what he was cutting open at, we don't know if he still has it or not. So yeah, we got a call. They started cutting stuff.
With this evidence in hand, the officers approached the individual and began questioning him about his actions.
Hey man, what's going on? Sir. Hey, what's going on? What?
What's up?
What's up, man?
What's going on?
Not much. How you doing tonight?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah.
Alright. So, the reason we're out here is that, you know, they've been watching on the cameras for a little bit. They saw you cutting stuff up.
No.
And they pretty much just want you to leave, man. Alright, so just hang tight for me real quick. Alright. You got an ID on you?
I'm gonna leave.
Just hang tight for me, man, alright? You got any ID on you?
No, I didn't cut anything up.
You got no ID?
No.
Nothing like that?
No.
Okay. Well, so, once again, you got nothing?
No.
No wallet?
No.
How are we gonna pay for this, man?
So we got called here, obviously, man, because obviously just 3 of us don't decide to come to Walmart. Somebody said you was making noises, using the bathroom, you just opening up packages.
I didn't open any packages.
You got that necklace on from inside the store. You threw one in the trash can.
No.
No?
No.
Yeah, you threw one in the toilet.
No.
No? So all that was just made up?
I don't have anything. This necklace is from a tattoo shop.
Okay. So like I said, all that is just made up?
I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying.
Okay. All right, man. So, based off everything we've been seeing, we were told, Walmart's been watching you on the cameras for a little bit, all right?
What?
So, because everything you done, man, you're going to be placed on arrest for disorderly conduct, all right? Put your hands behind your
Hold
back.
on.
Stop.
Stop. What am I being placed for the arrest for?
Disorderly conduct.
I'm not being disorderly.
Put your hand behind your back.
Stop.
How am I being arrested for disorderly conduct?
Cutting up packages.
I didn't cut up any packages.
Relax your hands, man.
He was charged with disorderly conduct and subsequently transported to the Cobb County Jail. On May 12, 2022, the Chamblee Police Department received a 911 call from a local grocery store reporting a theft in progress in Chamblee, Georgia. According to reports, a male suspect had loaded up on items and left without paying. Officers quickly located the suspect and attempted to engage him in conversation, hoping for cooperation. However, he denied any wrongdoing and dropped the stolen items to the ground. Seizing the opportunity, the suspect took off, fleeing from the pursuing officer.
Sir, can you stop for a minute? That's clear. Can we talk for a minute?
No, man, I'm trying to catch the train.
But I need to talk to you for a minute.
For what? I'm driving my groceries, man. God damn it. You see what you're making me do?
Can you just set it down for a minute?
For what?
Just set it down.
For what?
Sir, we got a call about mail matching your description shoplifting from the grocery store. Can you put the food down?
I ain't shoplifting nothing.
Sir, can you put the food down?
Ma'am, I didn't shoplift nothing,
Sir,
ma'am.
I need you to stop moving.
Ma'am, I need shoplift nothing,
Sir,
man.
put the
I'm
food
trying to
down.
get on the train,
Sir.
ma'am. Ma'am, stop, ma'am.
Sir.
Don't do that, man. I'm trying to get. Man, stop. You can have it.
Sir.
You can have it. No, get your hand off me.
Sir, stop moving.
Ma'am, I'm going. Man, stop.
Be advised, I got one running across Chamblee Tucker to the Lawrence Station. Sir, stop running! Sir, stop running! station. Heading up the escalator. Sir!
In a bold attempt to escape capture, he sought refuge in an MTA train station, blending in with regular passengers. After a few tense moments, the elusive suspect was discovered and subsequently taken into custody.
That's him. Yep, that's him.
Stand up. Put your hand on the wall.
Other hand.
I did.
Oh, don't even play that game with me.
I did. Let's go.
The officers then successfully recovered all of the stolen items. He was subsequently charged with obstruction of law enforcement officers and second-degree burglary. On June 9, 2023, police responded to reports of a man in the store touching women without their consent. Upon arriving, officers coordinated with the store's security team and observed the suspect committing the act on camera.
He just did it again. He just did it again to these two females right here.
What's he doing?
Walking around grabbing their asses? Yeah, he just grabbed their ass. There it is.
This dude here?
Yeah.
Yesterday he was in here and a little girl, probably 9, reported that he grabbed her butt. And then we were looking for him, but he got out before we could get to him. And then today, he just walked in. He just walked in.
Oh, he's taking pictures of her.
Yeah, he's taking pictures of her skirt.
All right, yeah. Well,
he's done.
That's good.
When officers approached Mitri to confront him about his actions, he fled the scene, initiating a chase within the store.
Move. It's coming outside. General merchandise. Move.
106 radio, DFS. Subject was seen already on foot.
10-4.
The chase continued through various parts of the store, including the garden center. Mitri attempted to evade capture by lying about needing to help his daughter. Despite efforts to escape, including running back into the store and around the garden center, Mitri continued to resist arrest. An officer eventually used a taser on Mitri to subdue him and get him to cooperate.
I've got him at the garden center. Stop! Stop! Stop!
My daughter is like right there, and she needs some help. Now.
Glasses, black shirt, camo pants, black shoes.
He's running back the other way.
All right, he's going back into Walmart. No! Stop!
My daughter needs some help, man. You're not listening.
10-4, he's running around the garden center. If I get someone else over here. Stop right there!
My daughter is in trouble.
During the arrest, Mitri slammed his phone into the ground, which was interpreted as an attempt to destroy evidence of his illicit activities. Mitri was charged with battery. As of now, His court case is pending, awaiting legal proceedings. A woman was apprehended for stealing a substantial amount of expensive items. When confronted by the police about the crime, she adamantly denied any involvement in the theft. However, her denial is likely to exacerbate the severity of the situation.
I fixed my coochie before you men approached me like that. That is disgusting.
You've been driving around all this time.
I literally just pulled out the. You know what? I gotta call my lawyer.
I'm going to tell you one more time, if you don't get out, you're going to be arrested.
I'm just trying to find my pup bar that fell back there, sir.
Step over here.
And before any officer comes to search me, I've been asked 3 times. I would like a female officer here to search me.
We don't have a female officer.
Well, then you guys cannot search me, because I can take it that to court.
What all did you take from the store?
I didn't take nothing.
What happened in the store?
The lady, she told me to put my back, so I put my back. And she was talking to me. I said it could take me 2 minutes. I could have paid in line. So the lady started talking. I told her, this is your job. You work customer service. Respect me, and I respect you. Okay. She started disrespecting me, so therefore, I disrespected her. I apologize. I was just trying to get the wanted from the store.
Nothing was taken?
No.
From this point on, trouble ensued as the suspect attempted to assert her knowledge of the law over the police officers.
I'm gonna get my puff bar right there from the back, and then I'm done.
Get your what?
My vape, it fell in the back seat. I'm just gonna grab it. I'll roll the window down, but can I close it for the heater?
Huh?
I'll roll the window all the way down.
Stay out. I asked you to stay outside.
Okay, well, can you go buy me a jacket since I'm cold then, since I gotta stand outside?
You can sit in the back of the car.
I've never been,
Just step out of the vehicle, okay?
Sir, I know my rights.
Okay, and we asked you to stay out of the vehicle. I let you go in to get the vape, and then you didn't come back out.
I'll call my lawyer right now if you want me to.
So
I'll call my lawyer right now. How about that?
As the suspect refused to exit her vehicle, the police were forced to physically remove her, leading to her screaming and crying.
Out of the car, Crystal. Crystal.
Can I get my phone, please?
Crystal, get out of the car. Out of the car.
You're not gonna pull me out the car. But every time you guys do this
Have a
to me
seat.
with my phone, y'all
Have a
lose
seat.
it.
Sit down.
What's
Sit down.
the
Have a
back
seat.
number?
102.
102 and
Officer
yours?
Chambers. 115.
Bet.
Have a seat.
Ashley!
Sit down.
You don't have the right to push me or put your hands on me. That's I can get you guys for
We've
a
given
bunch
you
of shit
multiple
in
commands
court.
and you failed to.
I will do it, but let me
Crystal,
go.
get inside.
I have social anxiety. You're making me get breathe right now.
Sit down.
Well, let me go and I will get in.
Sit down then.
Let me go.
Get your foot in and sit down.
After conducting a search of the vehicle, the police found the stolen items and returned them to the shop.
Is your guys' purse, though? Yes. Okay. Do you guys have bags? Yes.
Then, the officers proceeded to transport her to the hospital for medical clearance. However, upon arrival at the hospital, her demeanor escalated, leading to a conflict.
Let go of me.
No.
Let go of me.
Nope, now you can go back in the van.
Well, let go.
To wrap it up, the suspect faced multiple charges, including shoplifting with a value of more than $500, but not more than $2,500, tampering with evidence, 3 counts of assault against a police officer, and 2 counts of resisting, evading, or obstructing an investigator. On January 19, 2024, police officers responded to a call at the local Walmart regarding a drunk homeless man who was shoplifting and causing a disturbance. Despite being previously trespassed by store employees, the man had entered the store. Upon arrival, officers discovered an extremely intoxicated and uncooperative man eating stolen products.
Let me alone. Leave me alone.
What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
What are you doing?
Leave me alone.
What is that?
Leave me.
Put that down. Put it down. Put it down, buddy. What are you doing? Are you eating? What are you doing?
I got money. I got so much money. I mean, it's
Oh my
not
goodness.
even funny. No, hey, you wanna know what's money?
What?
I usually do.
Where's the here? Come on, let's go. Drop this. Put this down right here. Come on.
What are you doing?
Let's go. You know you can't be coming here. Let's go. Come on.
Why? Because who said?
They don't want you here. No. Let's go.
I can't get my spoon.
No, you can't get your spoon. Come on. Let's go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I didn't do that.
Let's go.
Alright, are you ready? No. I don't give a shit, motherfucker. Look at me.
What? Oh.
Stop.
I said it. I don't give a shit. Look at me. Give me a second.
No, you're under arrest.
That guy. We are ready. We don't care.
I know you don't.
We can help you do this whole thing and that's right. Hey, that's right.
Yeah, he's double locked. He's good.
Yeah, keep
How
going.
come you keep, Justin, how come you keep coming every day?
Keep going what?
This is getting silly.
Yeah, keep. You're not gonna find none. Hey!
You get those back later, relax.
Hey, give me my latest and my light.
Did you steal this?
I have a link card.
The situation escalated as the homeless man began verbally assaulting a store employee with racist remarks. As officers attempted to escort him to the squad car, the man proved difficult to calm down, requiring them to restrain him.
What was that arrested for? Where's this nigga at? That bitch is gonna get arrested, I'm telling you. You ain't, don't tell me shit, I'll beat your ass, man. Shut the fuck up and throw me down to the shit. You heard me.
Watch out, watch out!
Yeah, come on. Yeah, I'll put you into the window. You right, baby. The fuck off me, I'll kill you, bro. Okay. Look, bitch ass. Yeah, that's why you running, huh? Yeah. Why on me?
Yeah.
I'm murdered, you dog. Look at me. Look at me and look at you. Look at me and look at you. Look at me and look at you. I'm come back here. I'm murdered, you bitch. Yeah, keep playing.
The homeless man continues his racist drunken stupor and begins to verbally assault one of the officers.
We'll tell you and your children because you're a Mexican little bitch and you live in my country. You live in my country. You bitch. I'll murder you. There's nothing. There's nothing. This little murder.
Stop it! You are acting like a child! Stop!
The man was transported to the county jail and charged with aggravated battery to a peace officer, aggravated intimidation, criminal trespassing, disorderly conduct, obstructing a peace officer, and criminal property damage. On January 26, 2022, police were called to a Walmart following reports that two shoppers were tagging items as soon as they arrived. When the officers approached them, the situation initially seemed under control and calm, but it quickly escalated in an unforeseen way.
You guys doing okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? Okay. Well, we got a call here. Okay, we got a call here from management, and they said that they have you guys been trying to take the tags off the clothes?
No.
Okay.
That's it with the mask.
Okay. You have something in your sock there, sir. Turn around the other way.
Where's my lottery ticket?
Oh, your lottery tickets. Okay.
What else is down there? Don't do anything stupid.
Okay.
The store manager mentioned he didn't actually see them tagging anything, but he did notice them looking around for hard tags in a suspicious manner. When the officer started questioning them to find out if they had taken any items, they ended up discovering something totally unexpected.
Stop. Look at this.
No. Let me have your hand. Let me have your hand. Come on, buddy. Come on. Hey,
sir,
no. Let me see it. Let me see it. Open up your hands.
Okay, you got it, sir. Sir.
You're gonna get tased, bud.
Back away. It's my money, sir.
You're gonna have a big problem if you do something stupid. You understand me? You have something in your sock that you shouldn't have. We tell you not to do anything dumb. All right? The business wants you trespassed. Okay? And then you start trying to hide it in your hands and everything else. All recorded.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay?
It's my money.
Yeah, so we can work through that. Don't be dumb, is what I'm trying to say.
Sir, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay?
Albert was detained by the officers when they spotted a foreign object in his sock. Honesty was also handcuffed after she tried to kick away items that dropped from Albert during the altercation. As the officers conducted a search of their possessions, expecting to find stolen clothes, they instead uncovered something far more serious.
That's what I thought. Yeah. That's what I saw.
What was that?
We'll figure it out in a minute, man. Okay? Alright. Man, you're gonna walk with this officer. I even patted him down. He was concealing in his pocket and trying to get stuff out. Have his sock. Get him to the unit, let's pat him down properly.
Albert was caught with items that looked like substance paraphernalia and was escorted out of the store for a more detailed search. Honesty was kept inside the store, where the officers then found and questioned her about some very odd items in her possession.
In her pockets, in her
Yeah, it was in her pocket. This belongs to him.
Right.
Yeah, and then this.
The cash belongs to him.
Yeah.
That was in her.
It was in her pockets. Yeah.
What
She
is-
says it's from here.
It
Their
is from
underwear,
here?
their kids' underwear. This, I don't know what it is. This is from here also, correct? Yeah.
Okay. You're gonna get a citation as long as you don't do anything stupid. And you're gonna go about your business. Okay?
My dad just needed some underwear and I needed
We'll figure through this, but like I
some
said,
more in my bra.
you have more clothing in your.
Yeah, it's underwear. And
You have any drugs? Any other drugs on you that I need to know about?
No, I'll check it all out.
Okay.
I'll check out my bra.
We'll get it out over here, okay? Go ahead and.
Let me get with
Yeah,
the
take that.
Do you want me to get it out?
No, we're not right now, but yes. We're gonna walk to the.
Following their conversation, Honesty was led out of the store for additional questioning. She appeared to be cooperative with the police, openly admitting to concealing stolen merchandise within her clothing. Consequently, the officers considered issuing her a citation. However, once Honesty stepped outside the store, there was a noticeable shift in her demeanor.
What's his name? Your boyfriend.
You want to let him do all that?
He's gonna do it too, but what's his name? I'm asking you because you're with him. Your boyfriend.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I just don't want to go with that. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, you're obstructing an investigation at this point. This one you can go to jail because I'm asking you information relative to why I'm present. Okay? Of him identifying himself, you helping me to show, because I have it on camera, you guys are together, you calling him baby. I want to verify your guys' story. Okay? What is his first name?
Conley Elementary? I can get in trouble for not saying that.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I just need his name, I'm not asking for his date of birth. Okay?
Can I get in trouble for not wanting to say anything about another person? Or?
Do we really want to go down this route? I'm just asking what their name is. Okay? His name, your boyfriend's name. What is his name? Cool.
His name is Albert.
His what?
His name is Albert.
Last name? Thank you.
The officer managed to get the name of the male suspect from Honesty, despite her finding his methods a bit out of the ordinary. After being read her Miranda rights, Honesty could have chosen to stay silent, which wouldn't have made the officer's tactics illegal. In many places across the U.S., it's within the law for officers to not be entirely truthful if it helps them gather important information during an investigation. However, suspects don't have the same leeway to lie, and interestingly, the male suspect was later found guilty of doing just that.
So it's not Angel, it's Albert?
Huh?
It's Angel or Albert?
Albert.
You said
Albert's,
Angel.
No, Albert's on the line.
You said Angel, man.
It's Albert.
Cut your shit. We're not playing this game. Good job, you just got yourself another charge.
Either you can help yourself right now, or she's going in. Or I can cut her, give her a citation and cut her loose. What do you want? You're gonna keep lying? Okay, she's got shit. She's got stuff on her.
No, she doesn't.
She's got stuff on her. Okay? Well, that's what you want. You want her to go in with you? That way both of you can walk in with hands held?
The officer called Albert out on his previous dishonesty, and Albert admitted to it. He seemed convinced that his girlfriend hadn't done anything wrong and believed the cops had no grounds to charge her. However, despite noting her initial cooperation, the officers had gathered enough evidence to press some serious charges against Honesty.
The girl, while we're doing that, keeps walking up and trying to kick the drugs that he dropped out of the way.
So they have
fentanyl, man.
Yeah, they have everything here, sir. They got fentanyl.
Oh, jeez, they do.
Meth and heroin.
All three food groups?
Yeah.
Tampering or obstructing, either way, because there's the tampering misdemeanor.
You want to copy a positive 29?
She has warrants. Go ahead.
For honesty, she's coming back with the Muni 40 for concealing identity. She has a non-extraditable 40 out of El Paso for Looks like bail, 6 years bond with the original charge of code 16. It's non-extraditable.
Albert and Honesty faced charges including shoplifting, resisting arrest, substance possession, and tampering with evidence. Details about any past warrants they had or the specifics of their trial proceedings remain unclear. On October 19, 2015, a 16-year-old boy carried out a robbery at a Subway shop on Bolton Road in Earlham Oath Heights, Salford. Armed with a knife, he threatened an employee, then tore the cash register from the counter to steal it. As he attempted to flee with the register, police confronted him outside. In an effort to escape, he threw the cash register at the officers but missed. Despite his attempt to use the register as a weapon, he was apprehended on charges of robbery and assaulting an officer to resist arrest. He later admitted to both charges in court. On December 3, 2015, he was sentenced at Manchester Crown Court, Crown Square, to a year in detention and a subsequent 6-month training and supervision program. On August 13, 2023, police went to a Walmart in Cleveland, Ohio, to look for Sheena Jones, who was wanted in connection with a murder. They found Jones inside the store and tried to arrest her, but she ran away.
Son! Turn around! Turn around! Hey, chill! I ain't going to turn around.
The chase ended quickly when Jones fell, allowing the officers to handcuff her. Outside, near the Walmart's tire department, a police car was ready for her. Meanwhile, Walter Robinson Jr. was trying to leave the store, but was stopped, tackled, and detained by the police. He claimed innocence, saying he ran only because he saw the chase.
Get on the ground! On the ground! On the ground now! Right now! On your belly! On your belly! Why are you running?
Because she was running. They were chasing her.
Who's chasing who?
The police.
So you just start running?
Yeah, that's not how that works.
That's not how it works, buddy.
Detectives believe Jones was part of a shooting during the summer that left one man dead and another injured. Before their arrest, Jones and Robinson had been spotted at the same Walmart, supposedly intimidating an employee who was related to one of the shooting victims. Jones was charged with murder and felony assault for her role in the summer incident. Both she and Robinson also faced charges of stalking and obstruction for their actions at Walmart and towards the employee connected to one of their alleged victims. On July 21, 2022, Chamblee police officers responded to a call from the Walmart Loss Prevention Team regarding a suspected shoplifter in Chamblee, Georgia. The individual, identified as Brooks London, had a history of shoplifting from this Walmart. Officers quickly arrived at the scene and confronted Brooks outside the store. Despite the allegations, Brooks vehemently denied the accusations, insisting that he had paid for the items. He physically resisted and loudly protested, yelling and screaming.
Listen, man, you can put your hands behind your back or you can take or get tagged, one of the two. What you gonna do? Hands behind your back. Really?
Stop. Quit.
Stop.
Quit.
Literally, fix it, bro. Huh? Literally, you see my back.
Quit. We don't want to hurt you.
Military jurisdiction.
We don't want to hurt you.
Listen, man.
So
give me the stuff that I have. It's not for me.
Turn around, put your hands
But at the same time,
listen to me.
Man, y'all know. I can't.
We don't want. Listen to me. We don't want to hurt you.
Dropped here, bro. Get off of me then. Listen. I just saved the whole damn. And y'all motherfuckers acting like I don't even have a warrant. Look it up.
I'm not sitting under the unit.
Ain't got shit.
We don't want to hurt you. Listen to me.
Get off of me then.
We don't want to hurt you. You gonna comply?
He said comply.
Listen to me.
Acknowledging the need for additional manpower, more officers arrived to assist in the arrest. Despite Brooks's ongoing protests, he was eventually taken into custody.
Easy.
You're gonna hurt yourself. Don't do that.
I just paid for all my.
No, you didn't.
It's not dead. Fire this nigga, bro.
Put him in the car.
What the hell, man?
Put him in the back of the car. Take the bag off. The trigger.
Gotta cut it off. Man, what the? I can't even build. I need trying me,
You got
bro.
scissors? I don't want to use a knife. It won't matter. You cut it with some scissors.
Get off! No, man.
Relax.
What the?
Relax.
Charged with theft by shoplifting, criminal trespass, and obstruction of law enforcement officers, Brooks was transported to the local county jail. A man casually entered a gas station and subtly revealed his hidden weapon to the worker there. The employee, following the man's instructions, opened the cash register and gave him the money. The thief quickly left the scene, but right after he departed, the employee called the police.
40 minutes. Hello. You want the change too? I can't put it up.
The man didn't manage to get very far before the police caught and arrested him. On Monday, December 4th, 2023, around noon, 3 unidentified men walked into a convenience store at the 6200 block of W. Fuqua in Houston, Texas. Initially, they tried to buy cigarettes but left the store after refusing to show ID when asked by the clerk. Moments later, they returned, grabbed various items, and left without paying. When store employees tried to recover the stolen items outside, one of the men showed a weapon in his waistband, and another tried to start a physical fight with a clerk. The employees stepped back, and the suspects ran away. These thieves are still at large, and Houston police are searching for any information that could lead to their capture. A guy, who was clearly drunk and not in his right mind, crashed his car into a gas station while a customer and the clerk were inside. The collision resulted in significant damage to the store, but fortunately, neither the customer nor the clerk were seriously injured. The driver was quickly arrested and faced charges for driving under the influence. 2 guys entered a store and began selecting items off the shelves, taking their time to choose whatever they fancied. After gathering their goods, they simply walked out without bothering to pay.
Where's the dirt? Oh, no, sorry.
The cashier quickly reported the shoplifting to the police, but unfortunately, these 2 thieves weren't caught. On the night of Saturday, October 14th, 2023, around 11 p.m., 2 unidentified men walked into a convenience store on the 800 block of S. Wayside in Houston, Texas. They were armed with weapons and demanded the cash from both the registers and the office. After taking the money from the cash drawers, they also took money and cell phones from the people in the store. The 2 then left the scene in a silver Toyota Camry. 5 women, suspected to be working together, have been hitting Lululemon stores across Metro Detroit, pulling off what seems to be a string of organized thefts. State police got a tip that they were planning to steal from the Lululemon on Woodward Avenue, a spot known for being a secure place to shop. True to the tip, these women grabbed a bunch of clothes from the store and tried to leave, arms loaded with merchandise, but the police were already tipped off and waiting for them outside, nabbing them as soon as they stepped out.
Right downtown, where all the security is at. You want to try something like that?
We had some huge ones.
Caught red-handed, the women were found with $13,000 worth of stolen Lululemon gear. Digging deeper, the cops think these women might have stolen around $125,000 worth of stuff from various Lululemon stores, showing this was no small-time operation.
That's a lot of that's a lot of retail.
Yeah.
That's a lot of retail.
They're now in custody, facing charges for their spree, with the state police fraud unit on their case. There's a cheeky note at the end of the report saying that if they're found guilty, their only fashion choice will be prison outfits. On May 18, 2023, Jordan Ruiz, a 24-year-old working the night shift at a Walmart in New Mexico, was about to take his lunch break in the parking lot when he was suddenly fired at. Other workers were around at the time. Sadly, Ruiz died from his injury after being taken to the hospital. When another employee tried to follow the shooter's car, he had to stop as the culprits aimed a weapon at him.
The Hispanic gentleman was standing right here, and my friend Jordan just walked up to his, went in front of him, and that guy kind of acted like he was looking at this car. That's why I was like, man, you're gonna rob something. And then I told the other lady, I said, hey, I think that guy's gonna rob.
Find out what.
Better keep an eye on it.
The additional caller advised that when the vehicle took off, they followed it down the field around, it parked and then took off again.
I tried to chase them down, man. I got so far before they stopped, and I think they aimed at me. I tried to take off the vehicle. So I heard shots, and then I looked out, and then I seen him look over here like concerned, and he ran, and then I just heard him say they shot. So as soon as he said that, I just chased the car.
This incident marked the third recent carjacking in that lot. Police used security footage to find the suspect's car and alerted officers across the area to watch for it. A deputy in Texas saw the car, leading to a chase through several counties until the police caught up. They arrested 18-year-old Zachary Bayaza and 2 younger suspects.
Well, this is the third time we've had an incident in this parking lot with someone taking a vehicle at that point.
And what I'm here to do is give you an opportunity to explain to me what took place. And the reason being is because Ray's putting it on you, and I don't think that's true. But you're one of two things in this. You're a witness or you're a defendant. That's as plain Jane as I can be about it, all right? You know how serious this is. This is a murder. This isn't just a stolen car. It's way bigger than that. But you already know that. Somebody died because of some actions taken by those guys.
After questioning them back in Hobbs, New Mexico, they learned that one of the young suspects was the shooter. Bayaza drove the getaway car, and Bayaza's 16-year-old girlfriend was also involved but wasn't charged. Bayaza faces charges in New Mexico for murder, attempted armed robbery, and other crimes, plus additional charges in Texas from the chase. A bunch of up to 6 people hit a car dealership in Evanston just after 2 a.m. on a Monday. They broke into the garage door using some tool. Once inside, they quickly took down the alarm system to avoid alerting the police. Over the next 6 hours, they boldly stole 14 luxury cars, even coming back a few times to grab more, showing they weren't scared of getting caught.
Almost like they were just shopping and actually paying for something.
Reviewing the video does indicate that there was some planning.
It's just incredible to me the amount of moxie that they had to come back time and time again, taking more cars each time with no fear.
The offender's ability to disable the audible alarm was definitely a facilitating factor to them being able to take 14 cars and having the time to do so.
The cops think the car the thieves used for the heist was stolen too. They're on the lookout for these guys, hoping the trackers in some of the cars will help catch them.
These stolen high-end vehicles, they're very fast, luxurious vehicles, are used in other crimes. So that is a concern. We should know within a couple days if that is the case in this theft.
I think they're going to find them. We have trackers in some of the cars, and the detectives are working hard to track these people down, and I will show up for every court date. I will not miss one.
The stolen cars are worth almost $1 million. The dealership's owner wants these thieves caught, not just for the money, but to see them face justice. In the middle of the day, 2 guys walked into a Hubble Bubble in Brooklyn. They hit a worker multiple times and even threatened him with a hammer. Then, they grabbed CBD products worth $800 and $150 in cash before taking off. On New Year's Day, a sharply dressed guy walked into an East Village smoke shop. He quickly made his intentions clear by subtly revealing a weapon to the clerk. After chatting for a bit, he snatched a cell phone, headphones, and $700 in cash before making his getaway. Probably the fanciest looking crook around these parts in a long time. While helping a customer, a store worker is approached by a man dressed in black who seems to have a weapon and a backpack and starts asking for money. The employee, focused on the customer, completely ignores the man trying to rob the store and keeps serving the customer. The cashier calmly finishes the transaction, not paying any mind to the would-be thief. Ignored and probably confused by not getting any response, the robber leaves the store empty-handed. Probably he had to see a psychiatrist afterward to talk about feeling rejected. Rachel was at a gas station in Pennsylvania when a criminal jumped into her car. Trying to get her keys back, Rachel was taken by surprise when the carjacker claimed he was taking her as a hostage, believing that having a pretty white girl with him would prevent the police from using deadly force. He then forced her on a frightening 150-mile journey across Pennsylvania.
Hostage, they won't shoot a young black kid in the car if there's a pretty white girl in the passenger seat.
Often when we pull in, what do? We get out of our car, we leave our keys in, we're on our cell phone, we're trying to plug in our credit card information, we're completely distracted, which is exactly what the predator's looking for. Diane, you're gonna shut the car off, remove the keys, step out of the car, hit the lock and alarm button. The predator knows that, and he doesn't even have to see it there to know the likelihood that it's gonna be there. Take them with you, don't leave them in the car in plain view. He wants your car, he wants your bag, he wants your money. Give me your keys. Give it up, don't risk your life for the sake of your car.
Their journey ended when they stopped for gas, which gave Rachel the opportunity to get away from the carjacker. The suspect was arrested shortly afterwards. A man walked into the Shipley Donut Shop on West Airport near Hillcroft in southwest Houston, showed a weapon, and told an employee to open the cash register. Instead, the employee ran to the back of the shop. Taking advantage of the situation, the thief removed the cash register from its place and ran away with it. No one was hurt during this incident. A robbery took place in Riverside, where suspects entered a store with the intention of stealing merchandise. Multiple suspects are seen in the video, quickly grabbing items off the racks and running around the store. It is noted that the suspects were particularly after designer handbags and managed to steal several $1,000s worth of merchandise. After grabbing whatever they could, they exited the store and fled away in their waiting getaway vehicles. Riverside police are working to identify the suspects captured in the security footage. Recently, a video was made public showing the theft of luxury cars valued at $500,000 near Milwaukee last week. According to the police, a group of teenagers stole 9 luxury vehicles from a Land Rover dealership and then took the police on a high-speed chase. The pursuit, which reached speeds of 115 miles per hour, lasted for 30 minutes on I-94 heading towards the Illinois border. Dashcam footage captured the chase ending in Pleasant Prairie, where a 17-year-old from Chicago was arrested. The police are still looking for 8 more suspects. Out of the 9 stolen vehicles, 6 have been recovered. On the morning of October 10th, 2023, around 8 a.m., an unidentified man walked into a fast food place on East Freeway in Houston, Texas. He went around the counter and, once on the other side, drew a weapon and demanded cash from the register. He made the staff there open the register to get to the money. Following his demands, the employees handed over the cash. After getting the money, the man left the scene on foot. Early on a Thursday morning, around 4 a.m., 3 cars arrived at a shopping center on Roscoe Boulevard in Northridge. The burglars first broke into a barber shop, stealing cash, all the tools the employees use, and their tips, and caused thousands of dollars in damage. The shop's owner shared his frustration, emphasizing how hard they worked to serve their community.
So they pretty much broke the front door, immediately started taking like a saw into the ATM, took the cash from the ATM, broke the register. I'm disappointed that, small businesses are being affected like this. You know, we work very hard. We try to provide good service and take care of people and do good, and to get treated like this, it kind of throws you off.
After hitting the barber shop, the same criminals broke into the Pisco Sour Market, just 3 stores away, forcing their way through a locked gate and running down the aisles to the office. The barbershop's owner, after reviewing the security footage, thinks the burglary was planned and suspects the group has done this before.
They open the oil by register, they open the ATM machine, they go to the office, they take out the money. Honestly, on the first and second day, I was very, very sad because, you know, I work every day to 8 a.m. until 11 p.m. If somebody coming for take care out everything, I need to be strong because the life continue. So I need to work, I need to care of my daughter. So I am strong now.
To help cover the cost of the stolen items, a GoFundMe page was set up showing that the community wants to support the businesses that were targeted. On the morning of February 7th, 2024, a gold 2003 Ford Explorer was stolen in the 1500 block of Kanawha Street in Langley Park. That night, around 9:45 p.m., a surveillance camera caught one suspect getting out of the stolen car and going into a convenience store on New Hampshire Avenue in Silver Spring. Another person was seen at the store's counter. Later that evening, close to where Jeremy and his mom were walking, a weapon fight broke out between 2 groups. Israel Fuentes, Jr., and Johnny Alejandro Turcios from Lewisdale were part of the group involved in the shooting. Jeremy Pu Caceres died, and his mom got hurt by bullets that weren't meant for them, showing they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. The police caught Israel Fuentes, Jr., 33, and Johnny Alejandro Turcios, 28, for Jeremy's death. The stolen Ford Explorer was found by the police. Officers are still looking for the other people involved in the fatal incident and are offering up to $25,000 for information that helps catch and charge anyone else connected to the case. At a Nordstrom in Los Angeles, a security guard was assaulted, and thieves managed to steal thousands of dollars in merchandise in a matter of minutes. The incident occurred just hours before Thanksgiving Day, where thieves used bear spray on a security guard at the Los Angeles Nordstrom and took off with $25,000 worth of designer purses. On the same night, an Apple store north of San Francisco was hit, with $20,000 worth of goods stolen. Several arrests have been made in relation to these incidents.
It's unlikely that 80 people are just going to show up and arbitrarily just decide to do this at once. It's the gang network that we see engaged in this type of activity.
In response, the Los Angeles police chief announced that the public would notice an increased police presence outside malls to deter similar crimes. A man walked into a store to buy something, and while he was inside, another vehicle pulled up next to his truck. A person got out of that vehicle, realized the truck wasn't locked, and then drove away with it. Even though the thief's face was clearly recorded on camera, he hasn't been caught yet. However, the stolen truck has been found and recovered. Around 2:45 a.m. on a Wednesday, a break-in happened at the Cigarettes Cheaper store on 17th and Geary. Security footage showed 2 cars full of thieves entering the shop. There were 7 burglars who spent about 18 minutes inside, filling bags and containers with stolen items. They took around 500 cartons of cigarettes and a safe, causing a total loss estimated at $100,000. This included both the value of the stolen items and damages.
Came inside. They were inside the store for almost 18 minutes, garbage bags and a bunch of containers they had on their hand unloading all the cigarettes. And as you can see, 7 guys in 18 minutes, they pretty much wiped up the whole store up. and they even ended up taking the safe too.
The store was left in a mess, requiring a big cleanup. Bashir Naderi, who co-owns the shop, was upset by the burglary and the ongoing crime issue in the Bay Area. He pointed out to the burglars that their actions hurt small businesses, not big corporations, and encouraged them to pursue honest work.
California, especially the Bay Area, is going down the hill. I mean, the police got to do something. The police doesn't show up. They don't do anything. So these guys they know the protocol. You know, why ask, man? Just like, we're minority, just like you guys. Like, go get a job, go do something else. This is all BS, man. You're not taking from big corporation. This is not some big companies that you guys are robbing. We have a family to feed, man.
So far, no arrests have been made, and the burglars are still free. In October, Bennett Wagoner and two partners in crime plotted a daring smash and grab at a jewelry store on Uxbridge Road. Their plan involved ramming a Range Rover right through the storefront, a move that was as quick as it was hazardous for those inside at the moment. However, their robbery attempt was cut short when bystanders at the scene sprang into action, subduing Wagoner and his accomplices before they could flee with any valuables. Thanks to the public's intervention, the police were able to arrest the trio on the spot. After being apprehended, Wagoner and his accomplices faced a slew of charges, including robbery, dangerous driving, carrying offensive weapons, property damage, and handling stolen goods. At their trial, they all admitted to their crimes, a factor that likely influenced their sentencing. Ultimately, the court handed down a collective 10-year sentence to Wagoner and his accomplices for their role in the smash and grab raid, marking the end of their audacious but ill-fated heist. At first glance, it seemed like a normal day in the store, with customers engaging with the shopkeepers. However, among them, two individuals had no intention of being actual customers. Their purpose was to commit a robbery. After making a seemingly innocent purchase, one of them revealed a weapon, using it to intimidate the other patrons and the store staff. He demanded cash from the shopkeepers and proceeded to rob the customers of their personal belongings, while his partner simply observed the scene. Following their quick heist, they fled the scene. Despite the clarity of the surveillance footage capturing their actions, these two perpetrators remain at large, eluding capture. At 5:41 p.m. on a Saturday, two teenagers walked into a Shell gas station in Auburn, Washington. With the cashier momentarily in the back, they grabbed two pepperoni sticks from near the register without paying. The cashier, a father of 3 young children, spotted the theft upon his return. He tried to settle the matter by asking an adult with the teens to cover the cost. This request sparked a dispute over the payment for the taken items, prompting the cashier to step out from behind the safety of the register to address them directly on the store floor. Following the altercation, one teen appeared to try to make amends by offering the cashier a $1 bill for the pepperoni sticks. However, as the cashier was moving back to his station behind the register after accepting the money, he suddenly collapsed and couldn't make it back. As the cashier lay on the floor, one of the teens seized the opportunity to steal from the store again before fleeing. The teens returned twice more, stealing additional items and even managing to open the cash register to take cash, all the while ignoring the cashier's dire situation. To them, a few dollars seemed to outweigh the value of a human life. This incident starkly highlights a pressing need for greater compassion and responsibility within our communities. Antoinette Baez, who had worked for 22 years at a Safeway store in the Bay Area, faced termination after trying to stop a shoplifter attempting to leave with around $500 worth of groceries. Despite her good intentions, Baez breached Safeway's strict anti-shoplifting policy, which forbids employees from physically engaging or chasing shoplifters, a rule clearly communicated to her. Initially, the store manager approved of Baez's actions in preventing the theft, but following an anonymous call to the Safeway board of directors, she was dismissed 3 weeks later for making physical contact with the shoplifter's bag.
She had that drilled into her. She knew that you don't do that. And she also was told, "Thou shalt not steal." 3 weeks later, there was an anonymous phone call complaining about her. It went to the Safeway board of directors, and in their infinite wisdom, they fired her because she touched the bag.
Safeway then denied Baez unemployment benefits, labeling her termination as misconduct, which significantly affected the single mother's financial stability, leaving her to fight for her $450 weekly benefits.
Well, I've been in practice for 54 years, and this is the cruelest case I've ever seen involving an employee. They said she didn't know she could be fired for doing her job.
Her case was eventually taken to the Unemployment Insurance Appeals Board. There, an administrative law judge sided with Baez, stating she had no prior knowledge that her job could be at risk for such actions without a warning. Safeway chose not to challenge the judge's ruling, making it final.
They want to protect the safety of the companies for sure, and I understand that as well. But it comes at a cost to all of us because we're all going to then pay the higher prices for all of the merchandise that gets shoplifted, and that eventually comes down to all of us.
Yeah, and if you're stealing $500 worth of groceries once a week, you actually make more money than the person that Safeway has fired. Basically, the moral of the story is it makes way more sense to steal from Safeway than to work for Safeway.
Consequently, Safeway was ordered to compensate Baez for the unemployment benefits she was initially denied. Luke Monk, 28, and a yet-to-be-identified partner executed a robbery at a co-op store in Sawley, Derbyshire, employing knives as their weapons. The footage shows Monk and his accomplice entering the store with knives, quickly escalating the situation to a threat. They coerced 2 female employees into the back office, effectively taking them hostage and seizing control. During the heist, they absconded with more than 2,000 pounds in cash and several packs of cigarettes. Post-robbery, both individuals made their escape. The recorded footage was instrumental in the investigation that followed. A police campaign to identify the robbers eventually led to Monk's arrest, while the status of his partner remains unclear, suggesting he may still be free. Upon his day in Derby Crown Court, Monk pled guilty to the charges and was handed a 6-year prison sentence for his involvement in the robbery. A gang of thieves hit a store aiming for the ATM. With a single push from their getaway car, they dislodged the ATM. In under 2 minutes, they fled with the machine. Police caught 2 of the culprits, but others are still at large. A man entered a store, grabbed several items, and approached the counter as if intending to purchase them. He then distracted the shopkeeper by requesting assistance with something else. Seizing the moment, he leaped over the counter, forcibly removed the cash register, and attempted to flee with it. However, as he was making his escape, new customers entered the store. One of them quickly grasped the situation and attempted to intercept the thief, trying to reclaim the stolen register. Despite the brave effort, the thief managed to escape with the cash register. The store promptly reported the incident to the police, but the suspect remains at large. In the early morning of a Wednesday, a trio of suspects pulled up to the Adeline Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealership in Greenfield, Indiana, in a burgundy Dodge Charger, eyeing vehicles of the same brand. Their main target was an orange 2018 Dodge Charger Hellcat displayed at the dealership's front, a prized vehicle with less than 8,000 miles on it and valued at nearly $69,000.
It is an expensive hot rod, and that was for a used vehicle too. As everyone knows, the supply of new vehicles is pretty tight right now, so we got a lot of used vehicles on the lot.
They gained entry by breaking a rear window. Inside, one thief used a specialized box or device handed over by an accomplice to start the car without its key, bypassing the need for an alarm or physical keys and enabling them to steal it quietly.
And then you'll see his buddy hands him some type of a box or a device.
They obviously know what they're doing. They're professionals. It's not their first time doing this. We've heard there's actually a ring going around the Midwest where they're targeting specific.
Additionally, they made off with a 2017 black Charger Hellcat, a customer's car that was in for service, showcasing their specific interest in Dodge Charger Hellcats and suggesting knowledge of the dealership's layout and operations. A janitor from the Dell & GM dealership across the street noticed the car lights flicking on during the heist and immediately called 911. The police managed to spot the stolen cars heading west on US 40 and north on Mount Comfort Road, but had to call off the chase due to the excessive speeds the thieves were driving at, choosing to prioritize public safety. The orange Hellcat was later found abandoned at a Speedway gas station on Indianapolis's east side around 3:30 a.m. and was recovered by the Metropolitan Police.
We've received information from surrounding departments of similar crimes that have happened the past couple of weeks. Greenwood Police, Fishers Police, and Carmel Police have all had similar thefts of similar vehicles.
However, the black Hellcat remained missing. and as of the last update, no suspects had been apprehended. On Saturday, February 7, 2015, around 12:40 p.m., the Strawberry Duck Pub on Crabtree Lane in Clayton was hit by a robbery. Two guys wearing balaclavas stormed in armed with a machete and part of a pool cue. They wasted no time, locking everyone inside by securing the door and heading straight for the bar. They scared the staff into opening the cash register, then herded everyone downstairs into the cabaret room. There, they used cable ties to restrain a couple of customers, the staff, and even the landlord. One of the robbers, still brandishing the machete, went hunting for more cash around the pub. Once they had their loot, they took off, making their escape down the canal towards the city center. Witnesses spotted them crossing over Lock 12 shortly after leaving the pub. The authorities released CCTV footage of the incident, hoping to catch the culprits and bring them to justice. Two individuals targeted an ATM late at night while the store was closed. The first person managed to unlock the door and swiftly got to work, securing a chain around the ATM in an attempt to pull it from its foundation. Their initial effort was unsuccessful, but undeterred, they gave it another shot. This time, their plan worked and they successfully dislodged the ATM, quickly loading it onto their getaway vehicle before making their escape into the night. Late one night, a pair of thieves set their sights on an ATM. They strategically attached a rope to the machine, yanked it from its foundation, and then made their getaway with the ATM in tow. Despite their slow pace, their collaboration proved effective. As of now, these crafty criminals remain at large, having successfully evaded capture. In the early hours of April 3, 2019, bold thieves used a digger to steal an ATM from AIB Bank in Castle Blaney, Ireland. They arrived with a tractor pulling a trailer carrying the digger. The digger operator quickly set to work by unloading the digger and attacking the wall of the Allied Irish Bank to access the ATM.
There's our out. I have it. Up she goes.
With the police station just 300 meters away, the tractor was strategically parked to block the street. The team worked efficiently, with the tractor driver keeping an eye out for law enforcement and traffic. Within 3 minutes, they extracted the ATM, causing damage to the building in the process. They then loaded the ATM onto a waiting Jeep and trailer, and the culprits fled the scene in the Jeep, including the digger and tractor drivers. A white van with two men pulled up in a private car park, both donning high-visibility jackets to meld into the construction scene. After parking near the site, they got out of the van. One stood guard at the gate, likely keeping an eye out for trouble or ensuring a clear path for escape. The other, masquerading as a construction worker, made his way to a Takeuchi 3-ton mini excavator parked on site. With a composed demeanor, he climbed aboard the excavator, fired it up, and drove off onto New Hampton Road in Wolverhampton. This excavator was crucial for the gas main works happening in the area, which were scheduled for a 13-week completion. The theft, however, has caused setbacks. Given that the digger tops out at a speed of 3 miles per hour, the audacity of the theft is underscored by its slow pace and the busy road it was taken onto. Nicholas McRae, 63, twice targeted a garden center in Cambridge, during which he indulged in a slice of cake and a bottle of Fanta. His actions were captured on the garden center's CCTV system, leading to his apprehension. As a result, he was sentenced to 32 months in prison by the Cambridge Crown Court. In Cheadle, Greater Manchester, a man attempted to rob a Santander bank dressed in eye-catching shorts, a blue jumper, and gloves. He's since been labeled Britain's worst robber, due to his clumsy attempt at theft. During the incident, he handed staff a handwritten note pleading for them to fill a bag with all of the money. However, his plan fell through when bank employees activated the alarm, causing him to flee without any cash. Adding to his blunder, he didn't wear a mask, making it easy for the police to identify and arrest him the following day. Richard Fleming and Liam Richardson, involved in stealing designer watches worth £500,000 from the Glen Eagles Hotel in Perthshire, have received a combined sentence of 29 years. They employed a weapon, a machete, and hammers during the heist at the hotel's luxury shop in June of the previous year. In her ruling, Judge Lady Carmichael stated that the pre-planned robbery represented severe criminal behavior that society cannot accept. On April 16, 2022, police officers were called to a Walmart following a report of a woman alleged to have stolen items from the store. Upon arriving at the scene, officers encountered the woman in her car, unaware that she had a history of shoplifting. She claimed to have entered the store with the items in question. Despite repeated instructions from the officers to park her car and discuss the situation, the woman was reluctant to comply, citing a need to leave for a surgery center.
Get out of the vehicle right now.
How is that point?
I'm done arguing with you.
The stuff's right there.
I'm done arguing with you. Turn off the car and get out of the vehicle now. You are under arrest.
I have my son who just had surgery.
Okay.
I just had my son who had surgery.
Turn off.
Come on,
Don't.
Stop.
Stop resisting.
Stop. I'm not resisting.
You are resisting. Get out of the vehicle right now.
I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting.
Get out of the car.
I'm not resisting.
Out of the car. Now. Let's go.
You're going to catch a charge if you just get out of the car.
I don't understand why.
Get out of the car.
We're not talking about it anymore. Get out of the car. Get out.
The conversation between the officers and the woman became more tense, with the woman repeatedly expressing her need to leave and questioning the basis of her detainment.
I don't understand.
I can't help you that you don't understand. I've explained it to you several times. You're under arrest for shoplifting. You're going to jail. You're also being charged with resisting. All right? So I'm done explaining that to you. You are going to the Seminole County Jail.
I'm not resisting.
You were.
I'm resisting because
I gave you several lawful orders and you did not obey any of them.
And I left everything at the door.
Garage transport so I can just get the paperwork.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, let's do that.
In the end, she faced charges for grand theft and got a sentence of 24 months on probation. In the early hours, around 4:45 a.m., a man burglarized a grocery store in Houston, Texas. He made a beeline for the counter, where he swiped some cash and didn't stop there. He also grabbed some merchandise on his way out. This guy is still out there, and the Houston police have put out this video hoping someone can help nab him. Two people hit up a store after hours, busting through the glass door to get inside. In under a minute, they hauled the ATM to the exit and hoisted it into their escape car. The store's alarm blared, but by the time cops showed up, the duo had vanished. Cops later found the escape vehicle abandoned near some woods. As of now, the culprits haven't been caught. A guy strolled into a liquor shop, grabbed a bottle, and tried to head out without paying. But when the store clerk called him out to put the bottle back, he realized he was busted. Instead of panicking, he just walked out without the liquor. The level of confidence on this guy is just through the roof. On June 7, 2021, a shoplifting incident was reported at the Target store in Gloucester Township involving Robert Joyner III. Joyner was seen leaving Target and heading towards Lowe's, carrying a black backpack. Upon arrival, an officer tried to approach Joyner, who promptly fled the scene. The officer managed to grab the backpack from Joyner, but fell to the ground in the process. Inside the backpack, over $500 worth of stolen electronic items were discovered.
Come here, boss. Come here.
Mail's rolling. towards Chick-fil-A.
As Joyner sprinted onto the road, 2 officers successfully tackled him as he tried to dash across the street.
Stay down! Stop! Give me your hand! Give me your other hand, Rob! Rob, give me your other hand! Got it. Rob, chill. Stop, Rob. Rob, chill. Stop, Rob. 105 radio, stay with one person. Rock your hand, man. Put your hand. Put this hand behind you, all right?
One of the officers then talked to the witness.
Got your ID on you so I can take that nice and easy? So I
don't actually have an ID on me.
Don't worry about it. What's your first name, man?
Chris. I didn't see anything. I just seen him tackle the officer.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, with everything that's going on in this world, that pissed me off royally. So I didn't want to see it. I didn't want to see him get away with it. Because you guys are out here to protect us, and everybody's giving you all, and it's wrong.
We appreciate that.
It's wrong. I was coming out, right? And it was about halfway through the parking lot. Yeah.
You're coming out of the Lowe's?
Yeah. And then I heard, I seen the police officer light his lights up, and then I heard stop, and then he took off after the guy, and the guy grabbed the whole of him and threw him down on the ground. And then that's whenever he didn't see me, so I tried to catch him, but man, that dude was fast. And I ran, I was hoping that he would think that I was maybe undercover or something, you know what I mean? So I was yelling, stop, get on the ground, get on the ground. And I just ran him out of juice, man. When he got about right here, he couldn't hardly run anymore.
Joyner was discovered to be in possession of 12 bags of illicit substances. Furthermore, it was revealed that Joyner had previously been banned from the local Target due to his involvement in 15 shoplifting incidents that had occurred since December.
Hey, Rich, we can just dump it on my carpet right now. I gotta grab pictures and stuff of it real quick, all right? What do you think?
Yeah.
Well, other than
conceal this stuff.
the beat stuff.
Yeah, that's his own personal bag.
Okay, so he just dumped it all in here. Is this your bag too? Yeah. We're good, Sarge. You're good, Jerry.
Joyner was subsequently charged with felony shoplifting, battery, and possession of a controlled substance. 2 guys entered a London store, acting like regular customers. They picked up an item and headed to the checkout. One of them distracted the cashier, grabbed a bottle of Jack Daniels, and bolted. The store crew tried to chase them down but couldn't catch the sneaky pair. However, their escape didn't last long. The police nabbed them the very same day. 2 girls walked into a liquor store and made a beeline for the vodka section. They each grabbed a bottle and left without paying, managing to slip away undetected. The risk they took for those bottles of vodka definitely isn't worth the trouble they'd be in if they were caught. This lady had just taken out cash from the bank and popped into a shop in Kingsbury, London, to grab a few things. While she was picking out veggies, totally focused, another woman sneakily pickpocketed her, swiping all her cash. It didn't hit her right away, but when it was time to pay, she reached into her pocket and found nothing. Panicked, she called the cops, and thanks to the CCTV footage, they managed to catch the thief. Two guys in hoodies strolled into a store, acting like they were just regular shoppers. But they were actually there to swipe stuff. They took their sweet time picking out items, making it look like they were genuinely interested in buying them. When they finally took their haul to the counter, they struck up a chat with the clerk, playing it cool. But then, they pulled a fast one by asking for something else. And when the clerk turned around to grab it, they bolted with the goods. The shop owner tried to give chase, but they were too quick for him. Honestly, these guys need a reality check that every action has its price. Just before 5:45 p.m. on Saturday, February 18th, 2017, an armed robbery shook up a mobile phone shop on Wilmslow Road in Rusholme. Two guys barged in, one wielding an axe and the other carrying a black weapon, and they wasted no time intimidating the staff. The axe-wielding man hopped over the counter and started stuffing a bag with mobile phones from the shop. Once the bag was loaded, they bolted out of the shop onto Wilmslow Road and made their getaway down Grandale Street on foot. The police responded by releasing CCTV footage of the incident in hopes of tracking down the duo. On October 18, 2023, at approximately 3:10 p.m., the Fall River Police received a call from CVS Pharmacy, reporting a disturbance involving a large group of juveniles. Upon arrival, the juveniles dispersed into the McDonald's restaurant. Officers entered the restaurant to ensure there were no further disturbances. However, management informed the officers that the juveniles were not welcome due to prior fighting behavior. When officers conveyed this to the juveniles, they became confrontational and refused to leave despite being verbally trespassed. As officers attempted to make arrests for trespassing, the group interfered by crowding the officers and attempting to intervene.
Last time, all the cruisers in the city are coming. If you're not saying Ian, you're standing, time to go. You're under arrest. What? You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Back up. That's the little man, bro. That's the little man. Back up. Yo. Everybody go. Yo, are you grabbing my now? What's wrong with you, bro? Down here on the ground. Oh, get the on my back, nigga.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.